For me tonight, my name is George Maringa. Catherine Simaloy is our sign language interpreter tonight. The Kenya Defence Forces has set a total of 374 recruitment centers across the country for interviews to recruit officer cadets, recruits and the Defence Forces constables, a process that will run from today to 8th of September. Deputy Chief of Defence Forces Lieutenant General Jonah Mwangi has warned Kenyans against indulgence in corruption during the process. And as Mike Kagwongo now reports, marginalized groups shall not be left out of the drive, including the recently recognized communities of Shona and Pemba.
After a one-year break of mass recruitment of cadets, recruits and the Defence Forces constables, the Ministry of Defence has embarked on the drive to fill the required number of peace and security enforcers scheduled for August and September. In the drive that is expected to end on September 8th, candidates who show up shall not be mandated to have a certificate of good conduct. Speaking at the Department of Defense headquarters here in Nairobi Monday morning,
may peace and blessings.
Vice Chief of Defense Forces Lieutenant General Jonah Mwangi announced that the Nubian, Pemba and Shona community members would undergo the same process as other Kenyans if they met the requirements.
I think the requirements are very, very clear, that you need to come with your ID card, you need to bring with you all those other documents, your academic credentials. If you come and you have been declared a citizen of Kenya, really, I don't think there would be any problem.
The exercise will take place over a 2-week period between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. at 374 recruitment facilities in the 47 counties. General Mwangi warned Kenyans against indulgence in bribery cases during the exercise, maintaining that the military recruitment drive shall be free, fair and above board for all qualified Kenyan youth.
Any person purporting to have influence to recruit a potential candidate outside of the designated recruitment centers or mechanisms stated in this briefing must be avoided.
Since 2017, KDF has documented over 80 fraud cases, of which many have since been looked into and roughly 56 have been resolved through internal KDF procedures.
Others are still ongoing because you remember, or you call this a very complex area. It's a crime, and crime takes a lot of time to dispense. But internally, we are as efficient as we could.
And being one of the organizations that have a very comprehensive system in place to cater for people with disabilities, General Mwangi said that there is a place for everybody, and in as much as a candidate meets the required credentials and abilities, they will be considered.
To the candidates aspiring to join KDF, please be mindful that this is not a job, it is a calling. Indeed, every single day, the men and women in uniform renew their commitment to serve humanity, and this is a conscious choice you're just about to make.
The exercise was conducted in 31 counties across the country on Monday, marking the first day of a 2-week drive in search of men and women in uniform.
I think hii leo kuja kujaribu hapa ilikuwa mara yangu ya 11, na wakati niliingia uwanjani wakasema if at all celebrate birthday yako ya 26 haufai kuwa uwanjani.
To our shock, tumepata wasichana hatuchukuliwi, hatujapewa any good reason yenye tumetosheka nayo, sababu tulikuwa tumetoa documents zetu.
Alisema kuwa 30% itachukuliwa NYS, na kuna mwenye nimeona amechukuliwa. Sisi wote tumeambiwa twende.
Mike Kagwongo, TV 47, Nairobi.
Indeed, it is a calling, not a job.